Welcome to a little side tangent in the day of my life video. So I was recently admitted to the hospital for an emergency appendectomy due to a ruptured appendix. So here you'll see some of the charges at the hospital that I got, and they were even nice enough to give me a discount right here that tacked off $855. But it's still about almost 1.6K dollars for just this part of the bill right here. Now feast your eyes on this part right here. This is another part, $32,330.80. But they were also nice enough to tack off an additional $17,000 from this portion. And this all right here is what goes into that $32,000. Again, way down there, they were nice enough to tack off a $17,000 portion of that bill. All for a grand total of $33,920.05. Now, of course, I am grateful to the hospital that did save my life, because appendectomies are a very life-threatening issue that can lead to loss of life or other complications later on in life, which you don't want any of that going on. But the main issue here is the fact that this shit is expensive. Now, I am an uninsured man. I don't have insurance, and honestly, sometimes I don't really see the point of insurance, because they just make they try to deny any claims that you can get out of them nowadays, as far as my experience. But this leads to another issue that a lot of people have been trying to address, and that is the issue of the declining birth rates. And what I showed you right there is one of the main issues that is causing that. People cannot afford to have kids in a hospital setting, and that bill that I showed you was an appendectomy bill. And I've seen other people who have had issues where they've had to stay in the hospital after giving birth for like weeks, days, months on end, and that adds up a lot. I've seen bills that go as high as $600,000, and it's a wonder why the birth rate is just abysmally low in America, because nobody can afford to have kids.